What's up, everybody? So before we get too far into today's video, I just want to let everybody know that there is no new information as of now regarding the whereabouts of Lily and Jack Sullivan, who have been missing since May the 2nd, 2025. Today is June 19th, 2025, so a very long time since they have been reported missing, and there is absolutely no information available as of now anyway, as to what happened or the whereabouts of Lily and Jack Sullivan. But CBC.ca posted a new article yesterday involving an interview with the children's grandmother, the biological father's mother. And here's what the article states. The headline reads, "My heart tells me these babies are gone." It states, she awoke to the sight of flashing red and blue lights as two police cars pulled into her driveway in the early morning hours of May the 3rd. She already knew why they were there. Her son, Cody Sullivan, is the biological father of two children who vanished from a home in Nova Scotia the day before. They come inside, they only stood in the kitchen. They wanted me to wake up Cody, and they wanted to know when the last time he had seen the kids, and that they just wanted to make sure that the kids weren't there, and then they left. After watching the investigation unfold over the last 6 weeks, she has decided to share her family's story in hopes of keeping Lily and Jack's case in the public eye. She is now 62 years old. She stated that her son was in a relationship with the children's mother for about 3 years. She states, "I thought they were the picture-perfect family. Then the mother started to tell her that they were having problems and that she wasn't happy. The mother decided to end the relationship, and Sullivan, her son, chose to walk away from the children. Their mother petitioned the court for sole custody," she said. "When she did that, he said he was done. He just didn't want no part of it." And the grandmother stated that her son is currently living with her after losing his construction job, apartment, and vehicle 9 months ago. She states he hasn't seen the kids for 3 years. Despite the fallout, the grandmother wanted to maintain her own relationship with the children, and the mother had no objections. Anytime we wanted to see the kids, she'd come by for a visit. She'd bring them by all the time, the grandmother stated. But contact between the grandmother and her grandchildren eventually dwindled down and stopped completely after the mother moved in with her new boyfriend, Daniel Martel. The last time the grandmother saw Lily and Jack was nearly 2 years ago. On the afternoon of May 2nd, she received a call from a relative asking if she had heard the news about the children. The grandmother texted the mother, who confirmed that Lily and Jack were missing. "I was in a state of panic, shock, but in the back of my mind, I kept saying, we'll find them." She states that she headed to Pictou County the following day to help the search in the dense woods that surround the home where the children were living. "I'm yelling for Lily and Jack. We always called Jack Jackie Boy. His heritage is Irish," said the grandmother, through tears, pausing to compose herself. "I started to feel that I can't see them being in the woods. There's trees everywhere. You literally have to climb over trees, climb under bushes. It is really, really thick." Over 6 days, search and rescue teams combed through the forest as helicopters and drones were overhead. The grandmother states she does feel that the area has been extensively searched, describing the many orange and pink ribbons tied to trees to mark off areas that have been covered off. You could see places around where they played, and you could see places around where you might want to explore as a kid. But beyond those exploration points, there's no reason for any child to wander deep into the woods. For his part, Martel, who is the children's stepfather, agrees the woods around his home have been extensively searched, adding that a drone was flown into a hatch that leads underneath his home. He said he feels investigators are doing all they can to solve the mysterious and strange case. Nevertheless, the ordeal has taken a toll on his family, attracting attention from people all around the world. "My life has been ripped apart in 1,000 pieces after 6 weeks after, the pieces are still laying on the floor. Relatives of the mother have told CBC News she has been advised by police not to speak to the media. In a statement, the Mounties said they can decide to speak. In a statement, the Mounties said anyone can decide to speak with the media and share information as they wish, but investigators advised loved ones and people who were interviewed to be mindful of the information they shared publicly. Investigations like this can take a long time. An RCMP officer said they put a big toll on first responders and investigators. I can't imagine what the family's going through every day. The grandmother said a few days after the children went missing, police returned to take photos of her vehicles, asked for surveillance footage, and questioned her son for about 20 minutes. A few weeks later, they returned for a third time, formally questioning the grandmother for 2 hours and Sullivan for an hour and a half in a police vehicle. I didn't mind. I wish they would have done it sooner, the grandmother stated. My son was a little upset about it. He said they made him feel like he did something wrong. Last week, the grandmother said police contacted her and said they weren't looking his way anymore, that everything's fine. She also dispelled rumors that her son lives in Western Canada and is in jail. The grandmother, described Lily as her little dream girl. I loved that she had the brown hair and she has a space between her teeth, which I had when I was a kid, she stated. She was our little princess. Jack, on the other hand, was very serious even as a baby. She said you could tickle him and he would look at you ever so serious, like he was really studying you. She states that she speaks of the children in the past tense because she does not believe they are alive. My heart tells me these babies are gone, she said. I just want them back. These are everybody's grandchildren. They're not just mine. It does seem like the whole world cares. Man, I live about 90 minutes, 2 hours or so from where this is all happening, and it's absolutely heartbreaking. It's horrible no matter where this happens to anybody's children anywhere, but when it happens so close to home, it's terrifying, it's saddening. There's not even words that there's words that I don't even know the right words to convey how this makes me feel. I can't even imagine or begin to understand how the children's family, loved ones feel and how they are dealing with this every day. I don't know. Man, at the end of the day, I truly hope that Lily Sullivan, who is 6 years old, and Jack Sullivan, who is 4 years old, are somehow, some way found safe and sound and are returned home to their family, friends, and loved ones.